I just pimped my catch box, and we're going to be shooting Omega Slings 0.75 for the first time today. It's going to be fun. It's rainy, it's nasty, but we're going to kick some ass. Don't go away. All right, guys, so here we are. We should have a little bit of fun today. My catch box situation, though, recently has been pretty sad. Pretty sad enough though I didn't want to call myself a shooter anymore. So that little blue fella up on the fence was just a disaster. The whole back end of it's just torn up. If it doesn't hit the curtain in the back, it just goes right out. So that's going to be a work in progress coming up in another video. But this morning, even out in this nasty rain, I decided to come on out and do some repairs on this thing, because even this big boy here was just destroyed. I didn't have many good targets left on there. They were all tore up. They were all beat up. And a couple of the wasp flippers was just a little circle nub that was left on there. Although I had fun shooting at that thing, it was time to fix things up a little bit and put some actual targets back in there. So I'm going to give you a quick look at what we got going on here, and then we're going to take some shots with some 0.75 Omega Slings, and we're going to see how it goes. Now, I've just been testing a few things out, and I've already cut a can. I mean, I hit it, I think it was like 6 times, and it was toast. So I'm going to show you what I got going on this catch box, probably piece by piece, and we're going to take a few shots, see if we can hit some stuff. We're going to be shooting some heavy ammo today, so it should be fun. Probably won't be my best shooting. I'm usually... My release isn't all that great with 9.5 mil steel, although I can still shoot okay. But we're going to have a little fun. So first things first, I'm going to give you a quick tour. Then we're going to switch a few things up from time to time, see how it goes, and see if we can put a couple of pops on these targets I got set up in here. All right. So I kind of like to set up this little bit of a modular system here. So I've got this, one of my can killers all hooked up on here. So I basically set a can up on there, get it ready to go, and we're able to shoot it. Not a problem. But if I ever want to switch it out for a wiffle ball or any other kind of hanging things, I use these guys and pop the hole in there. They're easily changed out. You just have to give them a pull and push them on through, and then do the same thing with the other hand. And there we go. We got a wiffle ball set up, ready to go. Let's take a couple swings on this bad boy and see if we can break it. We're going to go ahead and put a little whack on that wiffle ball, and then I'm going to turn you guys around and show you what we're shooting today. I got 2 frames dressed up in this 0.75 Omega Slings, and I'm going to show you all the specs on it. So here we go. Woo! Nice. Very nice. All right, today we're going to be shooting the Titan Hunter from Catapult Carnage. I've had this frame for quite some time, and I absolutely love it. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you know I absolutely love this slingshot. It's one of my all-time favorites. And let me tell you, these 0.75 Olympus Green really bring the heat. I got them taped from 24 to 12, and I probably should have gone with 25 to 15, but it seems to be a better taper for 9.5 millimeter steel. But I'm telling you, we're absolutely ripping it with these, and we're destroying cans and all kinds of stuff. So absolute win. And we got a GZK bit locating pouch on here, and one of my favorites. All right, let's see slingshot number 2. All right, the second slingshot we're going to be shooting today is this TTF Crazy Power Mini from GZK. This is another one that I absolutely love, and I just got it tuned in, and we're actually shooting pretty good with these guys now. And let me tell you, tell me these two don't make a good pair. Look at that. All right, let's try a couple of TTF shots and see if we can actually hit something with it. Since we already have that wiffle ball set up, we're going to take a couple of shots at it, see if we can put a whack on it. And then we're going to switch to a can, just because I love hearing that pop. All right, here we go. That was a good hit. Ooh, I'll take one shot, see if we can catch it on the wheel, then we'll switch it up. Yep, we got it. Oh, sweet deal. All right, one more. Ah, we missed. Okay, let's put the can on. All right, just drop that in the hole. Pop that through. You're good to go. It's crazy. It rips right through that can so damn fast. Barely moves. Oh, shut a little high and right there. Still got it though. Oh, want a close up? All right. So on the top row here, I've got this this guy all set up with a little clasp, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. I'll give you a close up of it so you can see what I'm talking about. But I always tie these little loops on the inside so I can swap out, so I can attach and swap out different targets as I'm shooting, so I don't have to shoot the same things all the time. So I got these guys set up. We got a 40 mil wasp flipper. I've got one of these leather ones that I got from the boys at Omega Slings, and I got another small wasp flipper up here. Right directly below it, I got a 40 millimeter white and a 40 millimeter yellow. I like to switch up the colors, so I like to call them as I'm shooting. Makes it more fun. And then I've got a, I think this one's a 50 millimeter leather one, and I got one of those cans down there, which is actually pretty cool. Now, to retrieve my ammo, I still got a little bit of work left to do in there, but to retrieve my ammo, I got this cool magnet that attaches to a stick, and I can just drive these guys around on the inside, and it'll pull up all my ammo. Look at that. I picked this guy up after the roofers came by my house and did finish up the roof for us. But when they did that, they left little nails all over the place. I got a little dog who runs around in the yard, so I wanted to make sure he was going to be okay. And we got this guy, but found another use for it. Thing is badass. So drop that inside the bucket, down at the bottom. I got a mitt full of ammo, and we're ready to do some shooting. I'll give you a quick pan through, and then we're going to get to popping some more cans. All right, so there's the top row, middle row, bottom row, and we've got that pheasant head down there. We might try a couple of whacks at him too. And there's our magnet. I gotta get a hose in there, wash out all the mud from shooting clays in there, and I got a little bit up there to clean up. But put a good whack on that little guy. Well, I gotta tell you, these .75 bands, it's actually kind of strange a little bit, I gotta say. They don't seem to, they seem very fast. They hit very hard. And today it's cold outside, guys, just to give you an idea. It's only 6 degrees here. It's pretty chilly, pretty windy, and it's raining. And I gotta tell you, these bands are just performing fantastic. But the really bizarre thing, it's the best way I could put it, is I felt they don't feel like .75. They feel lighter than that. There's a few other brands I've tried that were at around .75, and they seem light. The draw is really, really nice. It still stretches. It stretches out pretty smooth. And I've had quite a few shots today, and my grip isn't so bad. I'm feeling pretty good. I really got to get these guys through a crony. I just got to wait for some better weather where it's not freezing cold outside, and we can actually get a true idea of what these bands can do. But with this with this 6 degrees and this this rain and this wind, you won't get the true speeds out of them, but they will be much faster than what we're seeing today, considering that we're really close to the 0 mark, which is crazy. But man, I'm telling you, the elastic feels great. I just broke it. The elastic feels great. They're bringing the heat. The draw is smooth. The retraction rates are fast. Like, wow, this is this is crazy. I mean, we just absolutely destroyed a Dyneema cord right there with this stuff, which is pretty impressive. I don't know if my knot came down or the little clasp broke, or no, the loop is still there. Maybe the loop broke. We'll have to go back and check it out. I might have to retie that loop. But so far, this stuff is absolutely amazing. Let's hit that Omega can. There we go. Whoa, right in the Omegas. I gotta tell you, those leather Omega cans that are, I think it's the Leighton boys that make those things, but my goodness, those are a lot of fun. Like, I can't believe how much fun they are. They really make a great sound. I don't know if you can hear it all that well, but maybe what I'll do is I'll go put the microphone down there and I'll put a wax so you get a good close-up on it. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh, that's just ridiculous. I think it whacked the microphone a little bit too on the flip. That was so cool. All right, now when I say there's a lot of power on these guys, watch this guy go down. Look at that. It flatlines him. He hits the ground and doesn't come back for a couple of seconds. I'm telling you, this stuff is legit. Look at that. Boom, we killed him. He just gave up. He quit. The weather's kind of getting shitty here, so we're probably going to have to wrap this one up quick. So I got 5 targets in there. I would love to be able to go 5 for 5. We'll see how it goes. But we'll try to do a run through over those 5 targets, and then we'll talk about these bands and we'll wrap it up a little bit. Pheasant head first. Done. Let's get that Omega can. Oh, there it is. Oh, we're all tangled up. Hold on, let me fix that. All right, let's get that that 50 flipper. There it is. Let's go for that white 40 mil flipper. Oh, just to the right of it. Let's try again. There it is. Now let's get that yellow one. Just to the right again. I don't know why I'm doing that. Boom. Well, 5 out of 7. Not my best shooting, but it is what it is. Let's get John down there and we'll have a little chat. All right, so let's talk about these bands a little bit now that we're done with this catch box here. The Olympus Green .75 for 9.5 millimeter steel are fantastic. I would definitely shoot these on the regular with 9.5 millimeter steel. Considering we're in 6 degree weather today, very close to 0 with this wind and rain, and these things are shooting fantastic. We're ripping it through, making a can dance all over the place. They shot relatively accurately for me, considering I'm not a 9.5 millimeter shooter in TTF and in OTT. We pretty much tore it up. The impacts, the draw. Let's talk about the draw. The draw is real nice. It doesn't feel heavy. I mean, it does have some weight. Yes, there are 0.75 bands, but for 0.75 bands, they don't feel like that. I felt like 0.65 bands feel like this before. I felt 0.7 bands feel heavier than this. So I really don't know what to say, guys. Like, I really got to get out and do some speed tests on all Omega Slings elastic. In the white, I have 0.45, I have 0.5, and I have 0.7 coming. In the green, I have 0.5, I have 0.55, and I have 0.6 and 0.75. I want to get speed tests and full reviews done on all this with penetration tests, speed tests, all that stuff. We'll see how fast and what kind of potential this elastic has. Out of all the Omega Slings bands that I've tried so far, the longevity has been fantastic. I have not killed a band set yet. Listen to me. I have not killed a band set yet. I have not had one tear at the ends, nothing. I've been swapping bands in and out and testing different things. The only time I've had a problem with it was actually when I unscrewed my clips. The screw chewed up the elastic, but I have not had a band set fail on me yet. And I have had one set on my my Spitfire from Omega Slings since the get-go. It's still going strong. There's got to be at least 1,000 shots on that elastic, on that band set. So I'm like blown away by this elastic. And if they can keep that quality going up, I'm sold. My favorite bands, hands down, will probably be the Omega Slings 0.5 white. But we're not talking about 0.5 white. We're talking about the 0.75 green today. And these ones are great. Now, keep in mind, I am not a 9.5 millimeter shooter. I don't shoot heavy ammo on the regular, but I will with this elastic. It's great stuff. Anyway, I'm just going to stop singing these praises, but I'm telling you, it's really good. If you're looking for heavy bands to shoot heavy ammo, this is the way to go. I'm telling you. I kind of want to buy some of the 0.8 and test out the with 11 mil steel and see how it goes. But I think this 0.75 would be enough with a proper taper. Probably 25-15 would be ripping that steel. When I do the tests, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna test them with 25-15. We're gonna come out here. We're gonna test them with 9.5 millimeter steel and 11 millimeter steel, and do penetration tests and speed tests with them both. I guarantee you, we're getting over 240 feet, maybe 250, maybe more with the 11 mil steel with this elastic. I'm very confident in that. We'll have to test that. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the quick video. I know this is not really my usual thing, but it was kind of it's kind of rainy and shitty out here, and I just wanted to get out and do some shooting today, get my catch box built, and test out these bands because I was just sitting there looking at them. And I'm like, man, well, I think they're called Heracles bands or something like that. I don't know. It's a really cool name. But anyway, you guys take care, stay safe, get out and practice, be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys. Are freaking awesome. Bye for now. Try out Omega Slings bands. They're badass. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. Omega Slings is making some of the best elastic I've ever run through a fork. I gotta tell you, this stuff is fantastic. Heavy ammo shooters, you're gonna love this stuff. I gotta get some reviews done for it, but I'm telling you, this stuff is killer. On this end screen here, I'm going to attach a couple of old videos. We're going to do the build of this catch box, the big old barrel, and we're going to do another one of the blue box on my fence. Give you guys some ideas to get outside and make your own. All right, so coming up pretty soon, we're going to be shooting some reviews. Got a couple of frames coming in. I got a couple here we got to get through. But for the time being, I hope you enjoyed this video. You guys stay safe and shoot straight. Bye for now.